All right, let's just jump right in. Right now, the ground is literally shifting under our feet. I mean, the way we find information, the way businesses get discovered, all of it is being totally rewritten by AI. So today, we're going to break down what this whole AI revolution means for you and give you the playbook to win.
Now, check this out. This quote, it's not some prediction about 5 years from now. This is happening today. A brand new, super powerful source of traffic is just popping up, and it's catching even the most seasoned creators totally by surprise. And you know what? It's a game you can start winning right now, often with way less effort than you'd put into social media.
Okay, so that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? When millions of people are asking an AI for recommendations, for solutions, for the best of anything, how do you make sure your brand, your product, is the thing it serves up? That's the puzzle we're going to solve together today. I want you to think of it like this. The old map of SEO, the Google search world, it's still totally valid. But a massive new continent has just appeared on the horizon. And this new land, this is the world of answer engines.
Just think about how you might use it. Instead of typing best running shoes for flat feet into Google, people are now asking AI, hey, I have flat feet, I run about 10 miles a week on pavement, what are 3 shoes I should consider and why? See, this conversational search creates a whole new world for discovery.
So let's be super clear about this. This does not mean SEO is dead. Not at all. It just means the entire opportunity pie just got way bigger. Google search is still a huge slice, for sure. But now there's this giant new slice right next to it, and it is completely up for grabs. And this brings us to the key idea for today, Answer Engine Optimization, or AEO. It's really exactly what it sounds like. It's the strategy, the practice, of making sure you are the answer when someone asks an AI a question.
So, how different is this new game from the old one? Well, there's definitely some overlap, but the fundamental rules for how you win have changed a lot. Let's break down the key differences. This chart just lays it out perfectly. With old school SEO, the whole goal was to get your one blue thing to that #1 spot, right? But in AEO, the goal is to just be mentioned the most often. In SEO, you needed high domain authority that you built up over years. With AEO, recent mentions from all kinds of different sources can win the day. And that means the speed is it's totally different. SEO is a marathon, but AEO is a sprint where you can literally start winning tomorrow. So this is the crucial mindset shift. You have to stop thinking like king at a hill and start thinking like most popular person in the room. The AI is listening to this chorus of citations, blogs, Reddit threads, YouTube videos, and the voice that comes through the loudest and most often is the one that becomes the answer. And this, right here, is why AEO is such a massive opportunity, especially for startups and newcomers. You don't need years of building up authority. A new company that gets a ton of buzz on Reddit or YouTube can show up in AI answers almost instantly. It's like the playing field has been totally leveled, rewarding what's relevant and recent over who's been around the longest.
And let me tell you, the rewards for winning in this new land are huge. We are not talking about some small niche channel here. We're talking about a full-on gold rush for incredibly qualified traffic.
Just look at this number for a second, 6x. Now, what in the world could that possibly mean in this new age of AI search? That is the conversion rate difference for the website builder Webflow. Traffic coming from AI answer engines converted 6 times better than traffic from a regular old Google search. And why is that? Well, because the user has already been warmed up. They've had a conversation, they've figured out what they need, and they got a trusted recommendation. They show up ready to go. The intent is through the roof.
And it's not just about how well they convert. What about the sheer volume, the overall business impact? Okay, consider this number, 8%.
That's the slice of Webflow's total signups that are already coming directly from these answer engines. This isn't some little side project for them. It has already become one of their top ways of getting new customers. This is real. It's happening right now, and it is big. Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now, let's get into the how. Let's talk about an actual actionable playbook for you to be a pioneer on this new frontier. So, the playbook is basically a 5-step loop. You start by finding the questions your customers are actually asking, and then you track how you're currently doing. From there, you build content on your own site, and you go get citations on other sites, all while running experiments to see what's actually moving the needle. Now, we're going to focus on 2 of the most critical parts of this loop, that on-site content and the off-site citations. Okay, here's a huge secret for your on-site content.
Because people have conversations with AI, they ask tons of really specific follow-up questions. Does it integrate with X? Is it good for this specific use case Y? The long tail of search is back in a huge way. So the more of these detailed little questions you can answer on your site, the more likely you are to be seen as the go-to, comprehensive source.
Now, let's talk offsite. Remember that chorus of mentions we talked about? Well, this is where the music comes from. And it's not just traditional media anymore. The AI models are pulling heavily from places like YouTube and Reddit, right alongside niche blogs and the big affiliate publishers. Getting your name dropped across all these different sources is absolutely key.
So how do you win on a platform like Reddit? The first thought might be, oh, I'll just automate it and spam my link everywhere. But that totally backfires. The winning strategy is almost disarmingly simple. Just be a real, useful person. Find threads where you can help, say who you are, and provide genuine value. Authenticity is the ultimate hack here.
So we've gone through the tactics, the on-site stuff, the off-site mentions, but when you strip all that away, what's the one guiding principle you really need to remember? What's your true north for navigating this whole new world?
Here it is. The internet is about to get hit with a tidal wave of mediocre, AI-generated noise and spam. Your life raft, your competitive advantage, is to be the signal in all that noise. Create things with a real human point of view, things that are original, actually helpful, and authentic. That's the stuff AI is ultimately forced to cite.
Which leaves us with a final thought to chew on. As technology gets better and better at mimicking us, maybe the most powerful strategy of all is to just double down on what makes us unique in the first place. So in an internet flooded with AI content, is the ultimate advantage simply being human?